Goeiedag en hartlik welkom by hierdie episode van AgriMonitor. Ek is Alvira en ek kuier oudergewoonte saam met julle in hierdie landbouuitsending. Nou in vandag se AgriMonitor kuier ons dan nou by die B2 Gold plaas, waar minister Calle Schlettwein dan nou inligting deurgegee het oor hoe dit met die koringoes in hierdie gebied gaan. Dan ook kuier ons saam met AgriBank by die hervestigingsboer Daniël Hakweenda. Nou hy is in die Kunene-streek op farm Lusthof dan nou gehervestig en hy maak 'n sukses sedert 2013 van die boerdery. Bly ingeskakel.
Funding part of it and the risk aspects that are related to the potato production is also
Welcome to this week's African Agri Overview, where we will be looking at the latest grain price movements as well as expectations as we head closer to the end of the year. Make sure to also click on the like and subscribe buttons if you want to stay up to date with the latest developments in the agricultural markets of Africa. Hi, I'm Dr. Johnny van der Merwe and welcome to this episode of the African Agri Overview made possible by Zematic Irrigation Systems. Zematic pivots and lateral move systems combine high-quality components with exclusive structural designs and innovative features for a long-lasting solution you can count on. Also make sure to contact our regular market analyst Jacques Pinard for more detailed reports on the African soft commodity markets. But with that said, let's take a look at what happened in the economy over the past week. We saw Brent oil prices decreasing to $81 per barrel due to lower global demand and reduced concerns about supply related to the Middle East conflict. OPEC mentioned further production cuts, while Russia and Saudi Arabia can also extend supply cuts to support prices over the short term. But with that being said, Jacques will now tell us more about the latest developments in the grain markets of Africa. Over to you, Jacques.
This week's podcast, we revisit the Tanzania maize market. The price in Dar es Salaam has slipped by 45% since March, and we will look into reasons for the decline. Also, we will touch on the possible impact the El Nino weather pattern could have on the market. Note, all numbers used in our graphs are our best estimates, given information at our disposal, and should be seen as such. In particular, there is very little statistics available on Tanzanian crops. Let's recap the two annual maize crops Tanzania produces. The short-range crop plants October and harvests March-April and normally yields about 15% of annual supply. The long-range crop, the main crop, plants February-March and harvests July to September and normally yields around 85% of annual supply. When discussing crops in the eastern and southern African region, one cannot ignore the El Nino weather pattern predictions expected to last at least until middle 2024. This map indicates the rainfall forecast for December, January and February for the region. Green shows above normal rainfall and brown below normal. This is a typical pattern and El Nino weather occurrence follow. Countries above the red line, like Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, as well as the northern parts of Zambia, usually receives above normal rainfall, and countries below the red line like South Africa, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Malawi, and the central and southern parts of Zambia usually receives below normal rainfall. So, for Tanzania, the above normal rainfall prediction benefit should start with the short-range crop to harvest March, April 2024, but it is a small crop. The real benefit should be reaped when the long-range crop harvests from July to September next year. This graph illustrates our Tanzania annual maize balance sheet. Estimate since 2020. We have recently made two adjustments to our 2023-24 forecast. We have increased our export estimate from 700,000 tons to 900,000 tons. From June to September, Tanzania supplied the majority of the Kenya need. Kenya on average consumes around 300,000 tons per month. Although Rwanda is a much smaller market, they have been relying on Tanzania's supply since August, and this should continue until late January. By March-April 2024, Kenya should be back in the import market. The Eastern DRC and Burundi also import from Tanzania frequently. We have increased our production forecast marginally from 6 million tons to 6.2 million tons in expectation of a potential above normal short range harvest Q2 2024 on the back of expected El Nino precipitation. So, we believe the Tanzanian maize balance sheet could be tight Q2 2024 and imports might still be needed. We have penciled in imports of 300,000 tons. Take note, there were already informal imports from Zambia June to August. As indicated above, the 2024-25 season commencing Q3 2024 could be a good one for Tanzania if the El Nino weather predictions come to fruition. The next graph illustrates the Tanzanian maize price history. Prices declined by 45% since March from record high levels at around $500 a ton to $290 a ton. In retrospect, prices probably overshot to the upside despite the below normal 2022 crop and significant import demand from Kenya. Other reasons for the decline are an above average crop that harvested July to September, the Kenya import campaign that stopped earlier than usual, and government buying less than expected. So, where are prices heading short term? Observers now feel with Kenya not expected to resume imports before March next year, prices could remain under pressure short term. However, general view, prices could be close to the bottom of the price cycle, with support likely from early 2024. That said, the market felt the bottom of the price cycle was reached middle October, and prices dropped another $50 a ton from there. Forecasting price direction remains a challenge.
Thank you very much, Jacques, for sharing such valuable insights. These videos are made possible by Zematic Irrigation Systems. For those seeking more detailed information and comprehensive reports on sub-Saharan African soft commodity markets, I encourage you to reach out to Jacques Pinaar. I'm Dr. Johnny van der Merwe, and thank you for watching.
Did you know you can buy a new or second-hand vehicle such as light delivery vans, trailers, small trucks and tractors for agricultural use? The repayment period for these vehicles ranges between 5 and 10 years. Contact your nearest AgriBank branch or visit our website at www.agribank.com.na for more information about this loan product. You can also visit us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and YouTube. AgriBank, your all-season bank.
My name is Daniel, surname is Hakweenda. I am here at my resettlement unit on a farm called Lusthof. I was resettled almost 3 years ago, and here I am farming with livestock cattle, a mixture of Bosmara and Brahman, as well as small stock Boer goat and specifically Damara sheep. So I started long ago with the AgriBank during the time of Farmer Support Program, and in 2021 I applied for the loan, what they name post-settlement loan scheme, whereby I applied through our branch in Otjiwarongo. And specifically, I applied for a loan to buy livestock, just for me to increase my numbers, so that I will be able to increase my production in terms of marketing and to improve my livelihood. So I bought heifers from my core farmers in the area of Ochu and Kamanyap. And today I'm very happy that at least my number have increased. When I started here, I had livestock within the range of 50. And I had it from AgriBank loan, through AgriBank loan, around 20 of them. And today I'm happy that around 120 livestock units that I'm having here, thanks to the loan that I received from AgriBank. Secondly, the loan is it's very attractive. The payment is negotiable. I can pay once a year, which is November every year that I have to pay my annual installment for the loan. And then and this one I'm also now receiving from the animals that I bought through the loan. We started almost now 2 years ago with my mender here, livestock mender, who became my brother. So he's the one who assisting me to make sure that the animal that we buy in are quality animals. The feed regime of supplementation, the regime that we do is top-notch for this area. And also to make sure that the animals that we take to the market are animal of quality in terms of genetic and in terms of body condition as well. So the other issue is the issue of us making sure that our bull cow ratio is up to standard, and I'm also doing this through my mentor here in the region, who is always advising me on the best number of cows per bull, and of which we are not 100% there, but we are moving there due to the issue that the calving rate is also now increasing. It was around 70%, and our target is to be 80%. And this one we can also achieve if we have a bull cow ratio which is top notch, as well as the animals which are in good condition as well. I would like to make sure that in future I have quality animals that I can be able to take to the market at least 2 times a year, to make sure that at least I improve my livelihood and those of my family members, and also to make sure that all the animals that I'm having here are quality animals that are attractive to the market, both the farmers who want to farm and those who want to sell meat as well. So animals should be of quality to all the clients that I'm going to serve. Our young farmers there, upcoming farmers who want to do farming, that they shouldn't worry that much. They should approach AgriBank in terms of advisory services, how to farm, or if they want the financial resources for them to start with their farming, be it livestock, be it crop. I think AgriBank loan scheme, they are very attractive in terms of their interest rate, and also they can negotiate on how to repay back the money, as long as they make sure that the money is being used for the right purpose. They definitely they will make a dent in their farming aspiration. The other issue is just to make sure that advisory services from AgriBank, to us farmers, they are free. We are not expected to pay anything, so it's just for them to approach the AgriBank, which is next to their farming areas, and the request for them to be given those advisory services free of charge, and then definitely they will do their farming activities under well-informed perspective. So with that, I think with AgriBank in those 2 arenas, me being their member in terms of agri loan beneficiaries, and then also being their client in terms of advisory services. I'm happy with their services so far. The animals that I bought are reproducing. I'm up to date with their payment of their loan, and then the advisory services every month or whenever I need the mender, he's always on my or at my place just to advise me on what is the way forward in terms of farming activities on day-to-day operation. So that's what's happening here at Lusthof, and we are here, as I said, for 3 years, and the future looks bright with AgriBank with us.
Well, today we are again at B2 Gold's farm side of it. It's the gold mine that has bought a farm, and they are doing intensive farming here. This is the second wheat crop that is currently harvested here. This is a special variety that Mr. Ford found through experimenting, and the yield, as it appears to be, is around about 12 tons a hectare. Now, if you compare that to our yields on green schemes, which are around about 4 if we are lucky, it is 3 times better. And that improvement in yield shows us that how you prepare the soil, how you dose fertilizer, how you irrigate, and what varieties you put in the soil is determining how well your weed yield would be. That's the first point. The second point is, of course, that with yields of between 10 and 12 tons, our goal of becoming self-sufficient is much closer. We have green schemes with a total surface area of 27,000 hectares. If you calculate 10 times 27,000, you are far beyond the 150,000 tons we need. So self-sufficiency is doable if we follow the right practice, if we do follow the modern agricultural practices where you have a double harvest on each piece of land, that is maize in summer, wheat in winter. You can have 2 yields in one summer and double your income. So I believe it is really doable, and I'm very happy to see here that we can show practically that it is done. Now, in terms of money, a pivot of this size can feed a family if there are 2 harvests per year, one in maize, one in wheat. It is showing that agriculture is the area where we can quickly and without too much effort get families out of poverty, get families into a living standard that is dignified, and we can feed the nation at the same time. So agriculture is where we have to invest and go ahead with intensifying what we have.
Wat van dese week se veilings betref, op 28 November hou Agri veilings op Okakarara en Okahanya en Karoo Oes op Otjinene, WLA's op dieselfde dag met 'n kleinvee veiling op Reeuwbot. Op 29 November is Agri met veilings op Grootfontein en Karasburg en die WLA met 'n grootvee veiling op Hoogveld. Op 30 November het Agra veilings op Windhoek en Keetmanshoop en Karoo Oes 'n veiling op Witvlei. Op 1 Desember is die WLA met 'n groot veeveiling op Gobabis. Nou ja, die veilings wat dan nou ook einde se kant toe staan vir die jaar. Dagboek vir die landbouer van 6 tot 7 Desember is die Namibiese Professionele Jagtersvereniging of NAVA se jaarvergadering. Nou dit word by Arabush Travel Lodge in Windhoek gehou, 'n jagtershandelskou, as ook 'n prettige krieghof skietgeleentheid, 'n gala ete en 'n veiling word ook oor die 2 dae aangebied. Vleispryse vir die week van 28 November by abattoirs het pryse dan nou nog steeds onveranderd gebly. Meatcow in Windhoek wit vir grade A, AB en B tussen $58.50 en $60 per kilogram betaal het. Beefcore op Okahanya vir dieselfde grade tussen $55 en $60 per kilogram. In die noordelike kommunale gebied het Meatcow dan nou tussen $33 en $47.50 vir hierdie grade betaal. C-grade Meatcow in Windhoek wat dan tussen $56.50 en $58 per kilogram betaal het. Beefcore op Okahanya vir C-grade tussen $53 en $60. In die noordelike kommunale gebied het Meatcow tussen $32 en $47 per kilogram betaal. Veilingpryse, 'n paar van hierdie pryse 'n bietjie op, maar dit is nie vir al die kategorieë waar nie. Nou tollies gemiddeld vir $33.29 die afgelope week verkoop. Dis per kilogram verse $30.06, stoorosse $28.27, stoorverse $27.16, slagosse $29.56, slagverse $27.59. Nou koeie maar tot en met vet pryse is maar redelik stabiel en dieselfde as vorige weke, $19.88 per kilogram tot en met $29.32 per kilogram. Slagbulle $27.22 en koeie met kalwers $9.956. Dorperskape dan nou $31.05 per kilogram, vetsterte $31.64, bokke $1.134 per kop. Ons sê vir julle baie dankie vir die saamkuier vandag. Die jaar staan dan nou ook einde se kant toe en hierna het AgriMonitor dan nou nog 1 uitsending vir die jaar. Mag dit baie reën oral oor die land. Mooi loop.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
Hello and welcome to today's Sports Rep Show.
I am your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraifa. In replay, Namibia, who had won the toss for the first time on this tour.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, starting off with tennis news, both on the WTA for women's and